Good afternoon, Coldwell Banker Brokers. Here with Broker Banter, and wanted to share a few things with you. We'll be going over some of these tomorrow in staff meeting, but I always like to give you some insight or some ideas. I hope you know, and I'm sure you do, that you were #1 again in production in the Walla area. One of the things we talked about last Tuesday is how tough it is to stay on top. You know, we're going to have to extend a lot more effort this year to stay on top than we have had in the past. That's going to be done by, doing more open houses, working more on securing listings, being more active in the listing market, and getting buyer contracts. But we have to make everybody in Walla know that when they need real estate, this is where they come, Coldwell Banker First Realtors. As I talked about over the last few weeks, new construction is going to become a bigger and bigger piece as our inventories shrink. You have some opportunities to sell new houses at a level that most companies don't. We have 2 or 3 builders within our group that do build and would do specs and pay us a fee. I think the biggest issue you're going to have to learn is how to convert it when you can't find the right house for a family, on how they could maybe make their dream come true by building a new house. We have several areas, several builders, so there's opportunity. So I think you need to work on that so that you can make that conversion. The other thing is calling your past clients, people that you might have sold 4, 5, 6 years ago, and talking about the interest rates, how low they are, how the inventory is going to push prices potentially up in this coming year, 2013, and see if you can get some interest in their part, maybe do a CMA, and then maybe it all works out where they buy a new house and you get a sale for them. The other piece that I have talked to you about in the past, when you list a property for one of those families that are going to potentially buy, is to get a buyer's contract as well as your listing contract at the time that you put this all together. We've had 1 or 2 instances where they went out to open houses and they didn't know any better, and some of the real push-shove realtors out there put deals together where we should have been in the mix, but get buyer contracts when we do that. A lot of things going on in our private lives, but the one thing that you'll see on Facebook this coming week is, I'm going to say it right now, go Hawks!